So this is a quick update to one of the previous videos I made. We want to make a so-called tapered cylinder. So let me show you how to do that. Now I'm using MSC Apex 2021.3. If you're using a newer version of Apex, some of the buttons might be a little different. So just keep that in mind when you're going about this. Okay, so here in the sketching tool, let's go ahead and click this option, center point circle. Then let's go ahead and click one of the planes. Let's go ahead and pick maybe the XY plane. Here we're going to make one side of the cylinder, so we'll go ahead and size this to maybe this size, 80 millimeters. If you want, you can make this 2 meters. Press enter, and then press both the left and the right mouse keys, and then this will show you the circle that you made. Let's go ahead and escape the sketching tool here. And now this is the first side of the cylinder, if you will. If we measure the diameter, so here at the top right, there's a diameter measuring tool. This should be, well, in this case, it's 4 meters. We'll go ahead and fix that in a moment. So let's do this. Let's go to push pull. And let's extrude this maybe 5 meters. So let's go ahead and type in 5 meters here. And let's zoom out a little. Here, we don't like 5 meters. Let's go with maybe 10 meters. So we'll go another 5 meters. So let's go ahead and escape this for a quick moment. Let's go ahead and select this face. Type in 5 meters here. Extrude it. Now, there's a problem with this because it's currently set to a diameter of 4 meters, but we wanted 2 meters. How do we fix that? Here, let's press the escape key. What we can do, we can actually pick an edge, and then we can pick one of the directions. So here, let's rotate this a little. We can pick one of the edges of the cylinder. We can say, hey, you know what? Let's go with maybe, let's move it by 2 meters. So negative 2 meters. And let's go ahead and undo that. Maybe I did this too far. Let's go with 1 meter. So negative 1 meter. And let's go ahead and do that for the top too. So when I measure this, I should get 2 meters, where before it was 4 meters in diameter. So here for the top and the bottom, we'll go ahead and do 1 meter. Let's go ahead and measure this. So now it's 2 meters at the top and the bottom, but we want tapering in the cylinder. So for the top, we'll go in and measure this so it's 1 meter in a moment. Go back to push pull. Here we'll say reduce the diameter by negative 0.5 meters. Or reduce the radius by negative 0.5 meters. And now if we measure the new top, I should get 1 meter at the top. So let's go ahead and make sure. Right, so 1 meter now. Okay, so the base is 2 meters in diameter. The top is 1 meter in diameter. If you look here at the left, it's currently a solid geometry, but we want surfaces. If you want surfaces, go to split surfaces. Let's go ahead and pick one of these faces. So maybe we'll pick the top face and we'll delete that face. What this does, it takes a solid geometry and makes it into a collection of faces. And notice if you look at the top, it's now hollow. Here for the bottom, we could do the same thing. We can select that face, select it, turns orange, then press the delete key, and now it's gone. Here, one option you can do, you can unstitch the face. So here we'll jump into stitch geometry. Here on the right, we'll go ahead and select the unstitch option, and we'll go ahead and select this face. Remember that you have some options here. If you pick the surfaces option, this is going to pick the entire collection of faces. Here we'll go ahead and pick this option, which is the individual face option. So I can select this face, or I can select this face. So once you selected the face that you want to unstitch, press the scroll wheel on the mouse, and this is going to unstitch that face. So now if you look here at the left, we have 2 surfaces, if you will, 2 collections of faces. Now, the reason I wanted to do that, since this face is by itself, it's independent, I can pick that face and I can move that face around. So here, let's go ahead and maybe move this by, I don't know, 5 meters as an example. So this face is going to be moved to the mid span of the cylinder, if you will. So now that I have this face here, I can go ahead and do some manipulations. Maybe I want to split this. I want to add a rib. I want to do something. This is a time saver because if you've seen the other video, I had to go and create a completely new surface that's circular and then go about my work. So this is another method of creating your cylinder that's tapered. Here we have 2 meters at the bottom and then 1 meter at the top in diameter.